what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I know that I just posted a video like 2 weeks ago, so it's crazy that I'm posting one so soon because that has not been my track record lately. Sorry. Yeah. But I did have some footage already made for this, and this is an easy one for me to get together, and Wesley is sleeping, so that makes it even easier right now. This is going to be a hurricane tip video. Hurricane season is still going, but it's almost over, but this can come in handy for anybody, and it can come in handy next year when hurricane season comes back around. Excuse my arm. This is a cover-up. It's not done, obviously. It is going to be a like ocean, I don't want to say nautical theme because it's not necessarily nautical. It's going to be more ocean, less like anchors and that kind of stuff. I'll do a tattoo video way later when everything's done. Anyway, this is going to be a hurricane tip video. When I originally started this whole idea, it was going to be like a vlog style, like from 2 years ago during Matthew. It was going to be my experience. But during Florence this year, we were lucky enough to not lose power or water like we did during Matthew, and I expected to lose power and water like we did because we live in the same house, and it was going to flood just like it did then, which it did. But somehow we didn't lose power and everything, which is great because I have an infant, and to keep those things when you have an infant is great. So I do have footage I'll kind of place in the middle of my little breakups on this video. It's just clips from around the house during the hurricane when it was raining and everything. But yeah, so we're gonna get into the video. Okay, so first things first, before the hurricane comes, you're more than likely gonna have a day, at least a day, to prepare. Hopefully more than that, because usually when it's like a big one like what Florence was, we knew like 2 weeks in advance that it was possibly going to come, and then like a week in advance that it was coming. Just make sure you have all of your portable devices charged. Have a car charger, so if you do lose power, you can charge things in the car with the USB and all that stuff. Take a shower, shave, do all that kind of stuff, because we lost water in Matthew because the roads wash away when it floods, and it washes away like main water lines too sometimes, and it basically contaminates the water, and you're not supposed to drink it, or it takes it away altogether. And even if you don't lose the water though and you lose power, you're not going to have hot water, so you may not want to shower as much. So yeah, take a shower, get all clean, because to me the worst part of the hurricanes, if you're not in like obviously a horrible area where you get really flooded, is not being able to shower for days. I don't know about you, but I get really ill if I feel dirty. So do that, get all nice and clean. Clean your house. If you are like me and you're really anal about your house and you like it to stay clean, you're probably not gonna have power for a few days, go ahead and clean the house as much as you can, whatever you feel like doing. So when you can't vacuum and you can't do certain things around the house, it's already done and your house is clean and you're not sitting in filth and smelling everything because your air isn't flowing. So yeah, do that. That's pretty much what I have to say about that. Yeah. The second thing I want to talk about is entertainment. Obviously, if you lose power, like there should be a drinking game. Every time I say lose power, you should take a shot or at least a sip of something, because but if you lose power, obviously you're not going to have TV and all that kind of stuff. So I definitely, like I said, suggest to charge your phones and laptops and DVD players, like the portable ones, tablets, whatever you have, and make sure you have car chargers so you can charge everything again, or the little portable chargers too, but those will eventually run out depending on how long you are out of power. Board games, books. Like I said before about the cleaning thing, you could set aside like a project you've been meaning to do, like maybe cleaning out and organizing a closet. You could do that during this, like during the day, you know, when you have light. But you know, you don't have anything else to do, you might as well do like some of the projects that you put aside and don't get to. Like, this is the time to get to it. If you have little ones like I do, and they like movies and videos, especially if they're a little older than mine, because they're definitely probably watch stuff like that, record things on the tablet, like save it, download it, whatever you need to do. Wesley enjoys this one YouTube channel that plays music and has like little cartoons with the songs, and it's one way to calm him down and soothe him. We don't have tablet, and without power I knew we'd lose internet too, so I thought I just set up my tripod and I recorded like a video of the video on the TV for like, I did for like 30 minutes, and I did another one for like 15 minutes. But that was something I could have used over and over again to entertain him if I needed to. I didn't end up needing it because like we didn't lose power or water, but I don't know how that did. I don't know how, because people like right down the road lost their power and then got it back and then lost it again for days. So yeah, but I was prepared for that. I'm trying to think. Books, board games, cleaning. Spend time with your spouse. Spend time with your kids. Like, play games with each other. Board games, question games, I Spy, whatever. Like, spend time together. Enjoy, you know, the unplugness of losing power and all of that. Yeah, you can find plenty of things to do without power. Okay, so food and water. If you lose power, you can use a grill, and you can grill tons of stuff. Soup, you can make pasta, you can make, you know, I mean, really, a lot of stuff. Anything you can make on an oven, you can do on a grill. Make sure you have plenty of water. You do not have to go to the store and go crazy and buy 40 cases of water. You can just buy gallon Ziploc bags and fill those up. That way you're not taking all the water away from like moms with infants who need the bottles for formula, or just, you know, older people who can't, they just need that filtered water, you know, anything like that. Like, you don't have to have tons and tons of bottled water. Just do the gallon Ziploc bags, and you can freeze some of them too. That way you have something to keep your freezer cool for when if you do lose power, you can put some stuff in your freezer to make it last a little bit longer, and when it thaws out, you have more water. Put water in your tub if you feel so inclined, you know, so you can put it in your toilet to flush or wipe yourself down, things like that. Yeah, I mean, just basic stuff. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I still have to talk about it, right? Yeah. Insurance stuff. With your home insurance, you know, you don't know if it's going to be bad or good, but it's better to be prepared in advance. Go ahead and take photos of your house, the outside of your house, the windows, the roof, everything, trees around your house. Take a picture of all sides of your house and inside your house, the ceiling, the floors, just in case it floods, or just in case a tree falls into your house, or like what happened to us, which I'm really glad I took pictures of everything. We lost a couple shingles, just a few, which is really annoying that it was only a few that did this, but water started leaking into the attic, which ran down a beam and started leaking into, of course, Wesley's nursery. So I have 4 big spots on the ceiling. We still got to fix it, but we did contact the insurance company, and that's all squared away and going to be fixed soon. But yeah, take pictures of everything in advance, so if something does happen, you have basically a receipt showing what it looked like before and what it looked like after, and it's time stamped and all that kind of stuff, so you'll be good to go. the last thing I want to mention is there are lists of like good ideas to do. You can always find during this time on Facebook. I mean, if you don't have Facebook, obviously you can just Google it, but you know how people are on there. They'll share all kinds of stuff, especially if everybody's freaking out about the soon, impending hurricane that's coming. Everybody shares hurricane tips and things you can do to prepare. And there's usually some pretty good tips, and it just depends on your house and your area of what you would need. So I'm not going to go down the list because some stuff wouldn't pertain to you and some stuff would, but you can find lots of different things. Stuff you maybe not, wouldn't have thought of. Like one thing I didn't think about is people that live like in lower areas, and they don't have like a deck, like, or a front porch like we do for our front door. Our house is a little bit lifted off the ground. If your house is flat on the ground and you have like an area that floods when it rains, you can get like trash bags and fill them up with sand and make like a barrier to block that area so it doesn't flood out. Stuff like that I would have never thought of. Oh, I did also want to mention, make sure you have plenty of food for your pets too. Pets and children, of course. If you have a baby, make sure you have plenty of formula, baby food, food for kids, everything like that. I should have mentioned that in the food portion, but I'm saying it now. Just make sure you have food for everybody, not just yourself. You know that, but I'm just saying, you might not think about the pets if they like last a while on a bag of food or whatever, and then you go to get some more and oh, it's out, and you can't get to the store because you're trapped because there's flood everywhere, or the power's out or store's closed or whatever, and you can't get anywhere to get your animal more food. That would be terrible. So yeah, make sure you have everything you need for everyone in the house to be able to at least withstand 2 weeks. I know that sounds crazy for some places, but you never know. So yeah, that is my hurricane tip video. Hopefully you never have to use this, or if you do, it's not drastic and everything's gonna be okay and your house is gonna be okay. And if it's not, I am extremely sorry. We did have some places around here that flood, and there's like homes, and there are obviously some businesses that have flooded around here several times in the last few years, and it's terrible. But I know everybody says this, but you have to remember, they are just things. If you are safe and your animals are safe and your children are safe and your family and your loved ones, that's what really matters at the end of the day. So yeah, just try to remember that. I will talk to you guys soon. Maybe not that soon, because 2 weeks, 2 videos, that's pretty good for me right now. I know I keep saying this, but I'll eventually get back to a better schedule. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Subscribe if you haven't already, or if you really care to. You might not really care, but yeah. See you guys next time. Bye!